Hi everybody, it's Melinda. And big energy out there right now. Yeah, you feeling it a little bit? It's a little, woof, it's intense. I wanted to meet with you today. I wanted to connect with you, and I wanted to share with you. And I'm coming to you in a little more raw, authentic, badass self of Melinda. I don't normally, unless I'm working out, these are my workout clothes, I normally don't show my tattoos very often. Not with and when I do, it's with intention. And so today it's very, very intentional that I am showing this aspect of myself. This is a deeper warrior part of me, and all of the artwork that I have is years in the making, and reasons, various reasons why they are in this place. And they all have their stories. And one of the reasons that I'm choosing to do this today, to come to you in this way today, is again about coming into your authenticity, to know your true self in the herd. Because right now the herd is very excited, very agitated, very inspired, very empowered. There is a ton of energy happening out there in the world, and with what people are doing and how they're being with themselves. So I wanted to, again, walk you through a way that you can make this day and future days a little easier for yourselves. It doesn't have to be as challenging as it is out there. I've already had several emergency phone calls today, people flipping out, freaking out, talking people off the ledge. And so I want to help. I want to help you not have to feel it so intensely. Remember, we're interconnected. We can't get away from that. We're supposed to feel the herd. That's a gift. That is how we're supposed to be. And yet when the herd, when all of humanity is gathering together and having a lot of intense feelings and energy around a particular topic, it makes it difficult. Difficult to be in the body, difficult to stay present to yourself, difficult to find your center. So right now, I know I've walked you through this practice before. Today's super important to do this practice. It's really easy. Remember that your higher wisdom, your body's wisdom, knows your individual energetic signature. One of the reasons that I got so tattooed was so that I can feel myself, so that I can know myself, so that I can feel and know that within myself, that uniqueness. Now, that was a bit extreme back in the day because I didn't have these tools. Had I had these tools back then, maybe I wouldn't have done this, or maybe I wouldn't have needed to do this. But at the time, it's what I had, so I'm loving my artwork today. So remember that your higher wisdom knows your individual fingerprint. Your energetic fingerprint is unique to anyone else's. And if you're feeling agitated today, if you're feeling excited, scared, afraid, depressed, if you're feeling nauseous, I saw that. Some people were having physical reactions to the events that were happening today. If you're having a hard time, probably you're feeling other people too. Not only are you having your own personal responses and reactions to world events and community events, you may be feeling everyone else too. So tune into your body, feel it exactly as it is right now. Introduce yourself, connect to your body's higher wisdom. Hey, body wisdom. You know me. You know my individual energetic signature, and I need you to teach me what I'm feeling and what the herd's feeling, because the herd is loud today. It is so palpable. Even in this room, I can feel the top qualities and textures of what's happening out there. I don't have to watch the news. I don't have to turn on the TV. I can feel it in my body. And I bet you can too. And if you're not aware of it, you probably are feeling it, you just don't know it. So let's just walk through a couple things, shall we? So, hey, body wisdom, how would I feel right now? Show me how I would feel. Remember, this isn't about what you think. It's about your body teaching you. Show me how I'd feel right now if I wasn't feeling everyone's reaction to the inauguration, to the President of the United States, Obama, leaving the White House, and President-elect Trump being inaugurated and stepping in. How would I feel right now? Show me. And then take a breath. How would I feel different if I wasn't feeling everyone else's reactions to that? Regardless if they're for or against, whatever. And then notice what happens. I immediately feel a calming down. I immediately feel myself kind of coming back into the physical vessel rather than being jumped out of it. And then once you notice a shift, tell your cells, remember, suddenly it becomes a classroom situation. Hey everybody, I am talking to my cells and my cell membranes. That feeling that just left, that staticky noise, wasn't me. That's everyone else. So we don't have to move that through the nervous system. We don't have to encode that as self. That's not myself. And so you're asking your cells to remember that. So I have a few of these. Let's walk through them, shall we? Because there is a lot of charge out there. So there's the inauguration. There's President Obama leaving. How about this? Ask your body, hey body wisdom, how would I feel different right now if I wasn't feeling everyone's reaction to the changes in the United States healthcare, to the loss of pre-existing conditions being covered? How would I feel different right now if I wasn't feeling people's reactions to that shift and change? And again, it's not about whether you're against them or for them. It's about the fact that everyone had a reaction to it. How would I feel different? Show me now. Yeah, so that even calms things down even more. So there's one other big one that's in the atmosphere, and I'm really excited about this. And I want to walk very gently around this one and with some awareness, because my training is, I studied consciousness theory, I studied metaphysics for years, and so my gift is to see what's energetically underneath what's happening up here. Right? That's what happened when the Aurora Theater shooting happened, is that I was in the lobby 15 minutes before the shooting. Up here was a bunch of excitement. Underneath it was the energetic structure of a premeditated, planned out mass murder that was about to take place. And I felt that. And so I'm feeling another particular tone underneath something that's happening right now. So what's happening right now is women are gathering together, and they are going to march in solidarity and unity for women's rights. That's awesome. Ladies, yes. Good. Find your voice, find your empowerment, be able to stand strong, find your peeps, find your tribe that you can stand united with, and find that cause that you feel compelled and moved to work for, to fight for, whatever that is for you. But here's what I want to invite you to be cautious of. Notice any fear-based stuff that's underneath it. Notice any hatred that is underneath it that might be motivating you, because moving out of hatred or fear is not going to help. It's just not. So ask your body wisdom. Body, how would I feel? Body wisdom, how would I feel different right now if I wasn't feeling the hatred against men and all the atrocities against women that have been played out over the eons that we have, as sexes, have been going back and forth? How would I feel different right now if I wasn't feeling all of that undercurrent that's happening as the women come together? Show me how I would feel different. And wow, that is a huge drop in calming things down. So I am all for empowerment. I am all for free speech. That is what is the beauty of the United States, is that we have the right to practice our religions. We have the right to speak. And that right is being protected on a daily basis. Thank you to all our military for protecting our rights. And let's be very, very aware of what it is we're using to empower ourselves. Are we using fear? Are we using hatred? Because if we are, that is not the evolutionary step. That is not the step into healing. That's not the step that's going to bring us into wholeness. That is not going to get us there. So ladies, as you march, I just invite you to look within yourselves and free up and release any hatred, any fear about losing your rights, any pains from the past of any violations. I know personally, I know what it's like to have a man overpower you. Personally, I know, and I've worked through that. And you can too. And you can take the fear and the anger out of your hearts, and then you can stand in that place of goddess energy. And that's also kind of what this is about, is this is my tribal goddess self. This is the, pardon the expression, but don't fuck with this, right? There's a strength within each and every one of us that needs to be more fully present and centered. And that's great. And as long as we're doing it in integrity and in alignment with the higher vibrations, and that we're not reacting out of those older vibrations, right? So ladies, march your hearts out. Thank you so much for standing in solidarity in that way. And please, please, look within yourselves and clear out that hatred. We don't need to perpetuate that. That is not the point of this. So, the other thing that was really inspired that came through today is definitely that prayer that I was witness to when I was in Brazil seeing John of God so many years ago. We prayed for all world leaders. All world leaders. May they be guided. May they be clear of heart, clear of mind, and may they feel connected to the people that they rule. And whether you're for or against, it's not important. It's about praying for all world leaders to be guided with clear hearts, clear minds, that they can make decisions for the people that they're ruling, so that they can move into those evolutionary steps as well. I invite you to consider stepping out of the polarized conversations. He said, she said. I had a conversation this morning that is so hard to know what's real, what's actually accurate reporting in the media. Everything seems quite distorted, and it's all very charged, right? It's got a lot of energy to it. And so just stepping out of those polarized conversations, coming back to yourself, back to your heart, and then back into the place of, who do I want to be? What's the example that I want to live? I want to live in a way that is letting go of fear, and I know that's a challenge, moment by moment, day by day. It's a challenge to let go of the fear. It's a challenge to remember our divinity and to remember that everyone else around you is divine. I know it's a challenge, and yet that's the place where I want to come from. So I invite you, please pray for all world leaders, regardless of where you are on the planet. They need help, so let's give them some help. I saw this quote on an Erin Stutland, I think she's an exercise gal. She posted this, and it was a picture that was like on a marquee, and it says, "It's in your self-interest to find a way to be very tender." Yes, it is in your self-interest to find mercy for yourself, to find mercy for others, to find kindness and ways to continue to perpetuate that level of love, compassion, understanding, that desire to want to understand and listen and learn about things that feel challenging, that things that feel frightening, to be informed, to get informed. Yes, coming from that place of tenderness, kindness, and gentleness. So I want to wrap up by saying, hey guys, I am teaching a class on energetic stuff. Yes! Woohoo! Finally! So for my Denver people, you can come see me live Saturday, February 18th. I'm going to be teaching at Jamie Francis and Noah Drucker's practice Denver Pain and Performance Solutions. And then I will be also doing the same exact class online for those of you who are watching around the world and want to understand these energetic techniques better, want to understand how to move through a day like today and not be so bothered by it and not be so bogged down by it and not be overwhelmed with so much fear, so that you can more easily move about the cabin, so that you can be more unabashedly you in any given moment. So I invite you to look at the website, check that out. And I want to say hi to people who are watching. Hello, everybody. Anna and Bill Altoff. Hey, Bill. It's nice seeing you. And Brian Fields. Nice seeing you. John and Cindy and Teresa. Jenny, Lisa, wow, look at all you guys coming out. That's awesome. Kelly, Freya, did I say it right this time? Freya comes and joins us from Scotland. Thank you for your prayers for our country today and for all women. That was awesome of you. Hello, Mark. I love you so much. And Spencer, thanks for tuning in. I just want you to understand that I'm at such peace with what's happening, and I know that's available for everybody, and it's in the right perspective that you can hold that peace. The way I hold it is underneath me is Mother Earth rising up and catching every step that I take, and she's there to catch me when I drop to my knees and when I shatter into pieces and when I'm all messed up and broken up. She's there to just allow me to rest in her presence. And then above me is Father Son, and he is constantly bringing down the life-giving force of the light. And so between these two is where I carry my journey. My journey is between the ever presence of Mother Earth and that ever life-giving force of Father Sky. So that's where my journey is always going to be and will continue to be. This moment in time, these next 4 years, they're so small compared to the eternalness of our being. And that eternalness is going to carry on in between these two loving supports, Mother and Father, and here's us, being completely protected, totally nourished and loved, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the adversities are that we're here to explore and learn about in this lifetime. I'm at such peace, and I know it's available to you too. Many, many loves and blessings to you all. I just want to invite you, if I had a question for you, is what is it that you could let go of today that would allow you to come into deeper connection within yourself, that would allow you to find that tenderness within you, that would allow you to find just a little opening of compassion? What is it? What can you let go of today? And just using this practice to ask your higher being and your higher wisdom to let go of anything else that's happening outside of you. You do not need to funnel that through your nervous system. It's going to mess up your day. I invite you to have a beautiful day and to really embrace your trueness, your authenticity. Speak your truth, know your truth, stand up with others who support you in that truth, and do it with kindness, do it with love, that we may heal and evolve out of these old ways. Many, many blessings to you all. Have a glorious day, and I will see you very soon. I am going to go work out now. Take care.